Our university is 60 years young this year, and we have a lot to celebrate. We welcome the largest class in our history this fall with 1,260 new students from around the globe. Our total enrollment is now over 3,500 Fighting Knights who chose Lynn as their place to dream, discover, and build a brighter future. We've come a long way since our first class of 96 students arrived on campus in 1963, and our remarkable growth would not have been possible without an unwavering commitment to student success.
There wasn't a blade of grass. There were 3 buildings going up when I came on campus. If only the original founders could see this campus today. Hopefully, maybe they can. But it's just amazing what has happened here. Just absolutely amazing. Going from a 2-year institution or college for women only to a university with graduate programs. It's just been unbelievable, unbelievable.
Here's this beautiful little school, and I came down here and we looked around. And Wilmington College was on 12 acres or 15 acres. Here's 123 acres with nothing on it except, I think it was 4 or 5 buildings. And the sisters were a very progressive group of young women who basically were working with the people in the community. And they were upset about them closing. I was a young guy of not even 30, I think. And I just looked at this and said, should stay open and would be a wonderful place. So we basically changed the curriculum a little bit. It was strictly a liberal arts school with a secretarial program as well, because people used typewriters in those days. We came in and worked out an arrangement with the Religious of Sacred Heart of Mary. And Helen and I actually personally signed notes to take over the school.
We fundamentally wanted to answer the 2 questions. What should students know and be able to do? And from there, we built the curriculum. It wasn't just about revising the curriculum. It was about reimagining the curriculum, completely reinventing the curriculum. And I think that's what made this whole process unique. So, I mean, it was an incredibly exciting time. It was a dynamic time. We were all engaged in doing essentially one project, the same work, almost the entire faculty, which is something that, had never really happened before. So it was a time of great excitement, great exploration. It was a time of conflict, right? And compromise too, which is how you create all really great things come out of conflict and compromise. But I think it was bigger than just the curriculum. Like for us as faculty, it was about what we believed in.
Well, the campus life when I was a student was very different. Number one, it was, half the size of the property and probably 5 or 6 buildings. So it was much more intimate. I think the total student body was around 350 students, and we had about 70 full-time staff, including the faculty. So it was different, smaller, intimate, and people often ask me what kept me here for all those 50 years was the dream of what it is today. I've been so fortunate to live that dream, have that vision with Don Ross, whose ultimate vision helped create what we have today. And I've been along for the ride for 50 years now.
Well, when I started in 1989, we had about 5 or 6 people in the department. So obviously it was very small, and the athletic director is small, and the athletic director was the soccer coach. So a lot of people had double duties here, and as the university has grown, our athletics has followed suit. The success in the early days, in the early 90s, where there was a lot of championships going on with multiple teams, I think it propelled Lynn into the national spotlight. But the innovation that Donald Ross did initially, and then Dr. Kevin Ross coming in, has really enhanced the athletic department in many ways, but enhanced the university. And starting with the athletic department, I know that the Hornley family felt that it was important to have a center area to start basketball, and it really became a center for all student athletes. I can't tell you how many times I come in from a long trip at 10 o'clock or midnight, and there's student athletes having fun playing music and playing basketball in there.
We were on a cruise with benefactors, and I happened to meet Don Ross and the fundraiser, Nancy McGinn, in the hallway. And they said, you know, Christine, we would like to talk to you. We know we can't talk to Gene because he's going to say no. And I said, what is it? Well, for all the support that Gene and you have done throughout the years for the College of Boca Raton, we would like to rename it Lynn University. Plus, it'll attract more students from abroad. And so I said, well, I'll go to my husband and ask if he would be willing to have the school renamed Lynn University. So I go up to our cabin and I tell my husband what John had indicated to me, and he says they don't have to do that. And then, knowing all the good things my husband has done throughout the years, I said, you should say yes. And he said, really? And that's what happened. It became Lynn University. And I'm very proud of what it has become today and how it's grown and how successful it is and how the students really enjoy going to classes here and enjoying the beautiful piece of property that we have.
Good evening from the campus of Lynn University here in Boca Raton, Florida. This is the fourth and last debate of the 2012 campaign, brought to you by the Commission on Presidential Debates.
Yeah, the debate was a remarkable moment in our history. It brought us together as a community. I think it showed Lynn itself, as well as our local community, of the wonderful things that this institution can do. One of the largest national events, if not international events, held in our backyard, held here on campus. And it wouldn't have been able to be done or completed without the effort of our people. I think it gave Lynn a lot of confidence. It taught us a lot about change management, about working together across divisions. And it's something that I think gave us a great foundation for us to move into other bigger, larger things. Technically speaking, the debate gave us a huge upgrade. It gave us an ability to leapfrog technologies. Once again, we had an opportunity to redo the fiber optics across campus. Again, they were done back in the mid to late 90s. So brand new infrastructure connecting the entire campus itself. We had an ability to refresh the entire network, all of the switches, all of the Wi-Fi environments, and that's what positioned us really to be able to take on large initiatives such as the iPad initiative. Without that foundation, without that network, without that technology, we wouldn't have been able to embark in that iPad initiative when we did.
I want to thank each member of our Lynn University family for your hard work and the many ways you've contributed to our vibrant and growing community. We sincerely appreciate your efforts and are grateful for your loyalty and support. And we can't wait to see what the next 60 years will bring.